5 years and still talking. This is GABNet, the Great American Broadcast Network. Talk like you've never heard it before.
It's Tuesday, so it must be the Ramble, and I am Alex, and we'll be here until midnight Eastern Daylight Time. And it's time once again to talk to you from the most infected city in America, New York City. The new city so nice they named it twice, New York, New York. Hi, how are you? Okay, good. Glad to see you all here. Let's see, is this too bright? You know, I keep saying, oh, is it too bright? And then I go and I look and I see that it's not probably, but it looks too bright to me, and I should have done this. I should have checked this out. Oh, there we go. Oh, you see? Oh, that's what it was. Hi, yes. Yeah, I learn something every day, okay? I learn something every day. Every time I turn this computer off and back on again, all the things that I normally do change, okay? And what happens is I have to reboot the program. Oh, what is that? Geez, that's ridiculous. Let me see here. Can I fix that? Is there anything I can do to fix that? That's like oh, there we go. Oh, well, that's auto balance for the temperature. Is there auto balance for anything else? I don't know. I don't get it. Well, I'll have to check it out later. But see, when I do that, see how the light changes? See, huh? There we go. Well, anyway, so I will. I'll work that out some other time. I don't have to do it while I'm here on the air. And for people listening to just the audio, they don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's. What do we got here? Let's go to the map. Okay. There's the map. Okay, and it's changed quite a bit since we saw you last Friday. We're almost heading towards 5 million total confirmed cases of coronavirus in the world. It's at 4,896, 312. I'm sure we will surpass 5 million by the end of the week. The total global deaths, 323,221. Wow. Wow. Let's go over and look at the U.S., okay? Let's see what's happened here. We've gone over 1.5 million. We're at 1,527,895. How's that? Okay? All right. And then the global deaths are 91,000. The global deaths. Forget it. I see that. I don't know why on this map global death stays up there. Okay, when you go to the United States, you say deaths, right? Anyway, the deaths in the United States, 91,921. we are going to be hitting. We're going to be hitting 100,000 by the end of the week, I think, easily. Okay, but here in New York, only had 102 deaths yesterday, and I think something like 30 of them were in nursing homes, and the rest were us. So we're dropping, we're going down. But there are a lot of places. Oh, hold on, folks. Stop it. I put my arm on. I put my arm on the thing here. I put my arm over here. See, and it accidentally started that going. That's horrible. Everything goes wrong with me lately. The show, I'm getting so I can't do the show that well anymore. Anyway, back to our map. So 91,912. It's still going up, folks, and it's going up around the country. If you exclude New York, the curve is still up, okay? The only thing that brings it down a little bit is the fact that New York has done its job in curbing this damn thing, at least for the time being, until somebody says, oh, well, see, now we're out of the woods. Yeah, right. We're never out of the woods, folks. We're never out of the woods. Are you kidding me? We're not going to be out of the woods for years on this one. Russia is getting worse. Russia is now at 299,000, 299,000, almost 300,000. Certainly, they're still a piker compared to us. We beat everybody out. In fact, we got more people than I think like the top 4 countries. What is that, 22, 20, probably, if you get down to Spain, probably after Spain, maybe if you add Italy, we're that whole amount there, okay? And what did that happen? See, I mean, I just can't do anything right anymore. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. I hate this. I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. Okay, there we go. This map, it's a great map, but it does have a problem, okay? But anyway, Russia's got a lot of problems too. But anyway, what the hell? We can say that's that for the map for today. We don't need the map any longer, do we? Do we? Hold on a second. I'm just trying to, I just want to, okay, there we go. I just want to go down to get myself out of there. Okay, there we go. All right. Anyway, that's our map. Okay, got another video for you. This is, over the weekend we always do something, and it's always kind of fun to be doing something. Okay, so what do we do? I made ribs this weekend, so we decided that I would do a cooking show, and we would also go out too. But we did a little cooking show, and here's what happened. Okay, hopefully this will play just like we want it to play. Okay. Look how clear the skies look in New York. That's because there's no pollution. It's wonderful. And here we are in our bedroom. Okay. Whoops. This is on a Sunday. And this is, we're going to be going out and taking a little walk in a couple of minutes. But we want to start out. Oh, there's Marjorie. She's watching. What are you watching? Huh? What are you watching?
Queen of the South.
You're watching Queen of the South. Okay.
Who are you talking to?
The camera.
Oh, no one's on.
No one's on here. I'm talking to the camera
Hi.
for our video for the week. Yes, hi. And she's watching TV. There's a dent in that couch from all the times that she spent there during the quarantine.
Yes.
And she's got quarantine hair. Okay, she's got quarantine hair. Look at that. Look. She hasn't gone to the colorist, and you don't intend to, right?
No, it's been, I'm into the end of my 7th month.
She goes into support groups for graying hair and all of that. And I wake up every morning and say, hey, I'm living with an old lady.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, but then again, you look over and say, I'm living with an old man. Mm-hmm. But I love you in a way. Anyway, I'm making ribs. And I'd like you to shoot me making ribs, or just to show people how I make the ribs.
Now?
Not now, when I get ready to put them in the oven,
Okay.
which is in a couple of minutes.
That's to show them when you're taking them out and we're going to eat them.
Oh, well, they'll do that too.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, that's a Sunday here in the rather expansive apartment. I mean, if you're going to be quarantined, this is the way. This is the way to quarantine.
You got that right.
Okay, what I'm doing is this is Sunday. I'm making ribs. All right.
This is rib day.
This is rib day. What you do is, first of all, you get your ribs, okay, and you put oil on it, all sides of it, so things can adhere to it. And what you make adhere to it is, I like to use Grill Mates Applewood Rub, okay. I really like this. And you want to put a rub on there. So what you do is you oil it up first, and then you take this and you spread it all over. Your fingers are going to get filthy.
Does it have to sit before you put it in the oven?
No.
Okay.
Then you wrap it in foil.
Right.
Okay, which you can see here. Just
right.
In there. There we go.
There we go.
And you wrap them in foil, okay? And you've already put the rub on them, so it's good. You got the rub. Now this is for slow baking. This is going to take you about 3 hours, the total time on this.
All right, so right now you have the oven on
the oven on
at 320
at
325.
Okay, that's the initial heat that you're going to do. Okay, and then you got your ribs, and you put them in the foil, tightly pack them so that they keep all the juices in.
How am I doing as a cinematographer?
I have no idea. I'll be able to tell afterwards. Anyway, and then, well, it's a little early, but I'm going to slide them in now. You slide them right in. This oven has been preheated, so I don't need to worry about that.
At 325.
It doesn't matter where you put the ribs.
And how long does it stay at 325?
Okay, now, Echo, set timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, starting now.
Okay, and 20 minutes from now, I will come back here. I'll probably be dressed because we're going to go for a walk while they're cooking, and I will lower that to 225.
Okay.
For another hour and 20 minutes.
Okay, so that's when we'll do our walk.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we also do another hour without the foil. Remove the foil, put it in for another hour, and then take it out. And
do you
then
paint it over with anything?
Don't put any rib
nothing.
sauce on there. And then you take at the end of the second hour, that 1 hour period.
Right.
You take them out. You then brush them.
Here
with
we go.
With the rib sauce. Okay, and put them back in for anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, and then what I do is oops, you almost fell. Then what I do is I just
finish it
off.
And we're
what
serving
I do for the finishing, so it looks good, is I turn on the broiler.
to give it a char.
Yeah, and then I re-put more sauce on
So
the
it has a
top.
nice
and
char
for about
to it.
10 minutes, I allow it to cook until it looks charred, so
Yeah.
it has that kind of that barbecue look. Okay.
The outdoor look.
So these are all the various things that I'm going to do.
And it's to be served with coleslaw. And it's a first because I got the coleslaw and the coleslaw dressing at the same time.
Yeah. Okay, so she took care of all that. And that's how I make ribs. And we'll wait until we have to turn this up to, in 20 minutes, we're going to have to put this on for an hour and 20 minutes at 225 instead of 325.
Okay.
And we'll probably show you me doing that.
We'll come back.
Well.
We'll come back.
Yes. And then we're going to take a little walk. There's the countdown. Let's see, we use Echo as our timer. Echo, stop.
Okay, this is stage 2.
The timer has said to me the 20 minutes have passed, and so I don't even have to look in there. All I have to do is go over here, turn my oven off,
and reset
back on
it.
Bake, and then at 225 start. Okay.
And there we go.
And then Echo, Set timer for 1 hour and 20 minutes.
1 hour and 20 minutes. Starting now.
Okay.
Thank you.
There you
And
go.
we're on our way for our
Okay, turn
walking.
this- We're taking an outing.
Yeah, and look, wait a minute. It's hold this, take a picture of me, because turn around. You have to turn it around in order to take a picture of me. There we go. I'm the Unabomber.
Well, we'll go as far as we can
Because
go.
you've got to go to the bank.
So we'll
Maybe-
take a half an hour out and a half an hour back.
Yeah.
So wherever we walk, that's what we'll do.
We're a little stressed. Oh, here comes the bus.
That's my M2 bus.
Yeah. Wow.
Paul suggested instead of me taking the bus, I should take a cab.
You should take a cab. I would suggest that. Yeah.
Yeah.
A car. Now we're going to her bank.
Yeah, now look at everybody waiting to go in the supermarket. Everybody is masked. I mean, they're doing exactly what they should be doing.
Yeah, and they moved to this the most
Spots.
current spot.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. New Yorkers are terrific. Look, everybody's got a mask.
Yeah.
And that guy had a yarmulke back there, which he could probably use as a mask if need be. Okay. I'll wait out here for you to get your money. There she goes.
About to get a receipt.
Why, you need it?
You have to tell them in the beginning that, you know, if you want a receipt. No, I don't need it. I just want to, you know.
And now we're going to go up to the park.
Right.
Okay. I saw a guy who got close to me. He wasn't wearing a mask.
Okay.
You want to yell at him, mask. You know. Or inconsiderate asshole. This is New York City art. Really nice. Really nice. This city at times gets wonderful. You know, we got all this artwork. The people in this city are wonderful.
Yeah, it's a great city.
Hmm?
New York's a good city.
Yeah.
I'm going to take you to the turtles.
I don't want to go to the turtles. Where are
We're going
they?
to walk by them.
Because I want to get going back home. I've got my ribs cooking.
Have we walked a half an hour yet?
I don't know, but I'm getting tired already.
Jesus, let's just turn around.
But yeah, come on, let's go see your turtles. Come on. Come on. You don't have keys. I'll see you at home. How's she gonna get in? Marjorie, you don't have keys. But you don't have keys. You don't have keys. How are you gonna get in? Oh, you have your keys? What? About 20 minutes. Come on, let's walk. I think she's starting to get a little cabin feverish, quarantine brain. Huh? See, everybody got to see one of our fights. I think it'd be fun if somebody made a little doggy mask.
They have them.
They do?
Yeah. Distance.
A social distance, yeah. No question about it. But it's nice that people are finally living their lives a little bit.
With adjustments.
You know. But they've asked if people keep social distance. in the parks. Here, let's start going back here.
Huh?
Let's start going back here.
Okay.
Look what we got here. Another glove. You can hear the train. It is coming. Are they even serving food?
No, just take out, I think.
Takeout, yeah. That's all. They've been impacted.
Everybody has.
Yeah, I guess you can walk in right there, order something, take it home.
Yeah.
But we don't need to because I'm
careful.
making ribs.
Yeah, you're making ribs tonight.
Yeah. The new normal, walking in the middle of the street. Oh, he did. He burnt the box up.
That was nice.
Do you know what the box is?
No.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Okay.
Echo stop.
Echo stop timer. Oops, my thumb got in the way there. But
Yep.
yeah, stop timer. Okay. Now we're gonna do.
This is stage 2.
This is stage 2. Now this is really pretty, actually. This is quite visual.
Is this where we unwrap it?
Yep. This is where we unwrap it. I'm also doing this so that Marjorie will know how to do it when I'm dead. Wait a minute. Let me get it.
When you're dead, I'm going back to basic cable.
Are you?
And just the 3 channels, just like in the beginning of television.
Okay. You coming over here? This is a little hot.
I can't get over till this goes up.
Here we go. You got the dishwasher in the way. Here, I put them down here in the sink. Oh, jeez. Nice. Hold on a second. I'm gonna put these back here. Okay. Here we go.
What is-
Oh, you can't shoot it right?
Get the other glove. You need 2 gloves, Alex.
I don't need 2 gloves.
All right.
Don't tell me how to glove myself. See, look at that. See all the juices? So they were baked in there. See there? Look at that.
You don't lose the juices, do you?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because the ribs are cooking out.
But I would say that juice.
No, you don't. No, there's nothing there that you want.
All right.
Here we go.
This is without gloves, ladies and gentlemen. It is not recommended.
Here, see, look.
We're
See,
looking.
That's from
Yeah,
doing the
there we
foil.
go.
Now this next one probably won't be as fat, or maybe this is the one that has fat.
Don't use the gloves. You'll show them.
Just leave me alone. God, you're difficult. You're the worst, the nastiest cameraman I've ever had.
Well, what do you want? I'm not getting paid.
Here we go.
Ooh, hot, 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 hot.
I mean, hot. I'm not burning myself. Here we go. See all that juice there?
Yeah.
Yeah, and look, now, show them the ribs. See, they're starting to come off the bone. See there?
Rib off the bone.
Yeah, and what this does by doing the slow cooking is it creates a rib, which when you eat it, well, the meat hopefully will just fall right off the bone.
And it does. It does.
Yeah.
I am to attest. This is Alex's creme de la creme dish.
Now already that looks like you could eat it,
Yeah.
but it needs another hour and a half.
Are they going to put something on it now?
What? No.
Okay.
No, just put it right in there and then go echo, set timer for 1 hour. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Echo, stop.
Okay, what can I do?
No, it's already running. Just keep
Okay.
shooting.
Okay. You're going to talk.
Well, I'm going to talk, but I'm going to do something first. I can edit this later.
All right, but it's going now, right? Okay. It's going with the little
Will you please not say anything? Please. All right.
life in
So-
the time of
Can I-
quarantine.
Marjorie, please. So anyway, what happened, which was a problem, is that I did the. Oh Jesus, fuck it. Don't even. Stop.
They didn't
Stop.
hear
Stop.
me. Life in the time of quarantine.
It's not fun. Look, can I finish?
Yes,
can I
please,
try
yes,
and shoot
yes,
this?
please finish.
Okay, what I'm doing here is I'm faking the basting of the ribs.
What are you basting it with, Alex?
With this, with the dinosaur.
And where did you learn about dinosaur?
I don't know. Just
It was the supermarket.
I think I bought it when I went over there once years ago.
And you've liked it, and it's
Forever. So I based it and then I put it in for 20 minutes. It's already been in for about, I don't know, 15 minutes or 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
I put it in for 20 minutes. That finishes it off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm then going to put some more of the sauce on there, but I'm going to broil the ribs for about 10 minutes so they get a nice char.
Nice
on
char, and it will be nice.
Yeah.
Okay. What
Yeah.
time is dinner?
Dinner will be after about 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay, let me show you something. See that sizzling? That's browning it. Okay, that's the broiler doing that. Okay, and I think we can take it out and we'll be able to serve it for dinner.
There we go. That's the ribs. That's how they look. Yummy, huh? Dear.
Yeah.
There it is with the coleslaw. Bennett's famous ribs. Okay, there we go. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Oh boy, this thing isn't. Oh, wait a minute. Stop it. What is wrong with me today? What is wrong? What is wrong? Let me see here. Okay, well, I guess I'll just have to do this. Okay, all right. I don't know. Nothing's working anymore. What is this? Can I change? Can I go to that? You see, I can go to that, but I can't go to, oh, there we go. And then I go to that, and then I go to that. There we go. Boy, I give up. I give up. I give up. I give up. Anyway, let me, that was our day of cooking ribs. And Marjorie, of course, being the really just a pain in the ass shooting that. But I won't get into that because then I'll get her mad at me. I don't want that. But there was a time towards the end when we were shooting it that she was on with her girlfriend and drinking wine and smoking a joint, and that's why she started giggling a lot. So anyway. Let me see here. We've turned on our Skype, so we're ready to go with that. And let me see here. What else do we need? Is that it? Okay, that's all we need. Now we just need people to call us. Okay, that's really what we need. And I'm sorry if I'm having problems today. I don't know why this has been going kind of on the fritz here. Well, anyway, let me see here. Is this, okay. Oh, here comes Charlie. Okay. Hello, Charlie. Charlie Wallace. Let me see here. And Scott Boddicker is calling. Let me see here. Charlie has a spot there. Let me see here. Boom. Let me go like that so you can see that Charlie has a spot there. And let me see here. Here comes Rob Alfano. Okay, Rob Alfano. And let me start putting some of these people in here. But everybody's going to start calling me, I'm sure, and I'll start having problems getting all these people in fast. Here comes Rob Alfano. We'll put him in there. And in the number 2 spot, we'll put Scott Boddicker. There's Scott Boddicker. Okay. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay, we got it. We got it. Let me see here. Okay, there we go. All right. And let me see. Okay, we got, and then, wait a minute, hold on a second. We got to go to get Brian Neary on here. He's here. Okay, let me see here. Brian Neary. There was Brian Neary. Okay, and let me see here. If I go here like this, there we go. Ta-da! See, we got some people. Hello, everybody. How are you this evening?
Hey.
Yeah. Hello, Charlie. Hello, Scott. Good to see you, Scott. Rob, great to see you. And of course, Brian, you were not the first one today.
I know. I had a problem.
Lacquer.
It's a lacquer.
He's trying to get me every time now.
Yeah, it's a lacquer. This is the second time I've seen Brian this week because I did a show on Facebook yesterday in the afternoon, and using what's the Zoom. And what I did is Zoom allows me to put it all up on Facebook just directly, and it looks spectacular. But I've tried to make it work here with this system of mine, and I can't get it really to work right. It's just not. Nobody's created a program to capture that. I mean, they have, but all I can do is take what I'm seeing in the Zoom window and put it up online. If you want to see it, it's over at Facebook, over at my Facebook page, Alex Bennett, A. Bennett at Facebook. And I thought, didn't you think it was a great show yesterday?
Yeah, very good, and different people on there too. So it's good to hear different stories, people where they are and stuff. So
yeah, so I mean, we had almost. I think there were only two people that were regulars. Yeah, you and Kevin.
And I.
Yeah,
just Kevin and I.
And we had about 8 people up at one time. And it doesn't put any pressure on the system. I love Zoom. I think it's incredible, but I can't use it here. So that's what that's all about. Let me see here. Who did I just put online?
Phil.
Oh, Phil. Okay. There he is. Okay, there's Phil. All right. Okay. Is that all we're going to get? Maybe I should go back and use Zoom and go on Facebook. No, it's just, I guess I got a lot of different people, because I use Facebook, and there are different kind of set of people who go over there, and it was a good little group, good little crowd. Oh yeah, no, we got one other guy who's a regular, not a regular on here, but calls occasionally, but it was fun, and I don't know if I'm gonna, I wish I could do it here. I mean, I could just do it by saying everybody call up, and then you start running it on Facebook. But I can't do the opening to the show. I can't do the kind of thing I've got here, the layout. I can't run the videos that I ran. All I can do is do the basic, interview. And for that, it's spectacular. It is just spectacular. So, and then today I had nothing but trouble with Skype. For some reason, and then I managed to figure out what was wrong with it, and it was working again. And I was writing to Skype saying, hey, this isn't working and that isn't working, and I was about ready to write, no wonder Zoom is doing so well. But I decided not to. I decided I want to raise the IR of them. So how are you all doing? How you doing, Rob?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You had a good weekend? Was it the weekend? I can't figure it out anymore.
Yeah. I guess I'm trying to remember, because how was the weekend? I guess it was all right.
What was the weekend?
I just know I wasn't working.
Yeah.
Past that, I don't remember what I did.
Yeah.
I spent so much time up here over the past month that it's sort of like a job.
Yeah. But you got it going the way you want it to go now?
Well, it's coming along.
Did you send me your link to listen to it? Would you send it to me again, or where did you send it to me? Was it an email? On what? On
a text.
A text. Oh, okay. Let me see here. Do I have it?
He doesn't use Facebook.
What?
Yeah, Rob doesn't use Facebook.
Yeah, I don't use Facebook.
Oh, right.
It was a phone text.
Oh, it was a phone text. Okay. Right. Let's see. Rob Alfano. Send it to me again, would you? because I don't see it here on my phone texts at all. But I'll tell you, it may also be on my regular on my phone. But send it to me again. Send me the link, would you?
Yeah.
Because in fact, if you could email it to me, because I always look at my email. The texts are sometimes something that come and go, and hello, Tony. Hold on a second. Let me give Tony a spot here. Webhead. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Come on. What?
Is he
What?
frozen?
No,
Is he
wrong
frozen?
one. No, he's not. Oh, is he frozen?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, he is frozen. I see. Is that maybe the reason why? Webhead. Okay. Yeah, there he is, frozen. But it takes him about 2 or 3 times to get in, I think is what the problem is. But anyway, let me see here. Anything anybody wants to talk about? How about you, Scott? We haven't heard from you in a while.
No, I just thought I'd call in to stay out of the chat room because.
Yeah, I noticed you were on
I
there,
get
and
too much trouble in there, I think. So
Charlene's on there, and but American Patriot seems to be not as obnoxious today.
I mean, yeah, he is, but that's okay.
Yeah, he is. Okay, well, I don't read every bit of it.
Yeah,
you
no,
know.
all right. That's why that's why if I'm in here, I will just listen and
Yeah.
not pay attention.
Well, my mind is squashed today. I don't know why. It's just really, bleh, So I'm having trouble just doing all the things I have to do to make things work here. So maybe if I just do this new thing with Zoom and just put it up there and say, okay, it's on Facebook or it's on whatever, Wait a minute. There's Tony. Tony, what's the problem?
I don't know. Sometimes it glitches.
Oh, really?
Right in the middle of it. There's the problem.
And you know something? It froze him in the same exact smile he had before.
It looks great. He has a great picture like that every time. No eyes closed or anything.
Yeah. And look, if you look closely, he's got a quarantine beard.
Yeah.
He never blinks.
Huh?
Well, look at
He never
blink
blinks.
once.
Never blinks. Never blinks. Anyway, oh boy. Anyway. So I made, we took a little walk, made the ribs. That was Sunday. That was pretty exciting, actually. Other than that, we sit here, we wait for Cuomo every day. That's our big moment, to see what the latest number is on how many people are alive and how many people are dead. Let me see here. I guess we lost Tony again, totally. Okay, well, he'll call back. Today, Nancy Pelosi called our president obese.
Just telling it like it is.
Yeah.
I heard it. I think the news gins it up. All she said was they asked her point blank, "What do you think of the president taking that drug?" Right?
Yeah.
And she said, "Well, it's he's got to watch it because of his age group and because." And then she used the term morbidly obese, which, according to CNN, he's not. He's just obese. But I guess she thought he was, but she didn't say he was fat. You know what I mean? The news likes to gin it up, and
yeah,
it is, and that's all news. They're all the same. She didn't call him out. She didn't call him a name. She just made a comment that he's in a double risk. He's in a risk for his weight, and he's in a risk for his age. That's all.
Yeah, but she did say morbidly obese. She described him as morbidly
but that's
obese.
my father. I'll never forget this. My father, he was in his late 70s, I think it was. He went to the doctor, and the doctor said, "Mr. Alfano, you're obese." And my father took offense to that. I said, "Dad, that's a medical term. He didn't call you out."
Fat is morbidly obese. Ray Renati says, no, fat is not morbidly obese. Fat is just fat.
Fat's a term,
Oh,
though. It's not. That's not a
obese
medical
is
term.
over
You
a
call
certain-
someone fat. That's not a medical term.
I'm almost
Hey,
obese right now
BMI.
because of my time here in quarantine, which has not been healthy for me.
Alex and Rob, it depends on your BMI as to whether you're obese, morbidly obese. I think my BMI is around 30 now.
Yeah, my ass. How about your ass cap though?
I know who's got an ass cap is Rob, but or I don't know.
You know, it's amazing how many people got that joke. Yes,
I'm 6'4", and when you look at how the weight is, I'm supposed to be 205 pounds. I haven't been 205 pounds since like junior high school.
I know.
But you don't look overweight, Brian.
No.
I know, but
We
they
only
show
see-
that.
but
Like,
Brian, how much do you weigh? Now you are the same height as the president. Okay, so how much do you weigh?
Me?
Yeah,
I weigh 250.
you weigh 250, and he weighs
And he's a
259.
lot heavier than you.
Do you believe the president is
Just a bit different.
259, or do you think that that's a big?
239 is what he claimed.
He's big. Every time
Well,
he wears
fat
those,
isn't-
where he stands and he has those big jackets, you know,
Yeah.
the jacket coats. Yeah,
If you shopped at Walmart, your clothes would fit like that too.
You know, fat doesn't weigh that much. Muscle does. So if you've got a lot of muscle,
but
on
I've
you,
been-
you
but
could-
I've
you
been
could have
saying-
a denser weight.
Yeah,
That
but-
makes you more buoyant. You know, as a scuba
Yes.
diver, I have to wear more lead to counteract the fat. And when I was thinner, when I was like 160, which wasn't that long ago, I could wear 7-8 pounds of weight. Now I got to wear like 20 with the same exposure suit.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah. So you have to do the same weight. There you go. There you are, Tony.
Tony's back.
Are you going to freeze in the same? Oh, there he goes.
Oh my God!
Jinx him.
this time his eyes are closed.
Maybe he shouldn't smile like
by the
that, and
sunlight,
maybe he
you
won't
know.
freeze.
Yeah, freeze frame.
What the hell?
You remember that game? Everybody used to just freeze. You know, when the music stopped.
Yeah.
When it was with the chairs.
Yeah,
Jeez.
musical chairs.
Yeah, boy, that is amazing.
He gets a good shot every time.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, if a picture of Tony is a good shot, you know.
yeah,
You know.
yeah. But anyway, so she called him out for being. I think she used the term morbidly obese.
She did morbidly
Yeah, she said
obese.
morbidly
That was
obese.
an error because, according for his weight, if it's true, he's only.
Well,
morbidly
but that
obese.
isn't his weight, and he looks morbidly obese.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean that his stomach hangs over his pants.
Yep.
Come on, you know.
Some
They show
that way.
They love to show the pictures of him in that white golf shirt while
Yeah.
he's playing golf.
You know, but some people are built that way. You know, some people
Wide body.
hair shape. Some people, have it more in their shoulders.
Phil, that's fat.
Well, it may be fat, but it just sometimes it's distributed differently. You've never been one to fat shame, Alex. I'm surprised at you.
I don't
You know?
fat shame, but Nancy Pelosi does, and I'm happy she did.
Yeah, I'll bet.
That's what you've been saying, Alex, right?
Now all we can hope for is this guy dies from that chloroquine crap.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, hey, what do you got to lose?
He's not really taking it.
I want to see if something happens to him, how he's going to parse that one. Like if he gets a stroke or something.
Alex, he took Pez.
Is he really? Yeah. Is he really taking it?
I don't know. I think he's got stock in the company, but we don't know because we can't see his tax returns.
Yeah. I think something else. I think something else. He's trying to get the economy going, still saying that this is working. He hates being wrong.
Listen, I in a lot of parts of the country, the numbers are going up. Okay. Okay, here comes Tony again. Ready? Here we go. Here comes Tony again. And Tony is about to be with us. There's Tony. Tony, smile. And you,
Then
there we go. Ah, oh my God! I can't believe it.
Bicycle booster.
Huh? Is that amazing? Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Intentionally, I'm sure.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? Yeah.
No. I don't think he's doing it.
Let me
He's a
see here.
narcissist,
Let me
like Trump.
maybe I can call him. Let me see here.
Oh,
Do
no.
I have him? No, I don't. Wait a minute. Add to call. No, I don't have him here on my initial group.
Call?
Huh?
Is he off the call? Or-
Well, yeah, no, he's gone. He's
Oh.
disappeared. Yeah, he disappeared. I don't know where he
He
went.
could go
but-
into the other room wherever his router is, and or use a different computer.
Yeah, but this time the computer said, "I'm not going to leave everybody with a flattering picture of you." So
Either that, or he can go back down to his basement and and had a better signal there.
he probably doesn't know what fun we're having with this. But anyway, no. So I mean, to do this whole thing with the hydrochloroquine, I mean, it's insane. I mean, they've had doctors on the air all over television just saying it's ridiculous. And then he said, "Oh, and there are a lot of health professionals who are using this." And there was some doctor on today saying, "I don't know anybody that would touch that stuff."
Yeah.
I mean,
Name him. He doesn't know anybody is doing it.
he doesn't know anybody's doing it. No.
If you got lupus, or what is it? Is it malaria or something
Malaria.
Malaria? Yeah. So
He said
he's got
he-
malaria. So what's the difference? It's not a long stretch to go to
It's
malaria.
just a couple of letters off. Yeah. In
he
fact, I used to
said-
call her
he said
malaria. What?
He said one survey or one data thing that they did was he said these guys were in their 90s and they were dying anyways, like they were on their deathbeds. And he says that's the data that they're using for this, but it's not the only data that they have.
You know,
that
You know who died today at 100 from COVID?
Yes, I know. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody here knows. That's already old news. Phil.
All right. Did you say anything about it? I didn't.
No, I mean she was 100 years old.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
And it took COVID to take her out.
Take her out.
Yeah.
Right. The Chinese took her out. They were trying to kill off the space program.
Yeah. Well, what was I going to say? He got back at Nancy today by referring to her as having mental problems or something like that. What was the term he used? Something like mental.
Drunk. Somebody did.
Huh?
I think she was. They said she was a drunk. Oh no, it was Nancy's daughter got arrested, and for stealing liquor or something from a liquor store. And so there was some comment, and it was not from Trump, that Nancy's daughter is just like Nancy. They were all a bunch of drunks, stealing stuff from a liquor store.
Very, very nice of him. Yeah.
It wasn't Trump that said
Okay,
that.
who is calling here now from a phone number?
Probably
Tony.
Do I dare try this? Hello, who is this? Are you there? See? I get those things every now and then. It's somebody with a phone
It's
number.
like everybody else with a phone number. It's all those robocalls and crap.
Yeah, 917. Somebody called 917-951-0030. Wait a minute.
917,
that
New York number.
No,
Yeah,
not-
917 is typically a New York cell phone area code.
00. Yeah, it's
914.
I seem to know that
914?
number somehow.
Chester.
Well, here comes John Larkin.
That's Chester.
He's calling from San Francisco. Let me see here. Let me get him in here.
John Larkin.
John.
From,
John.
he's
Turn off
from-
your audio. Turn off your audio. You've got the video audio from the video with the audio and video
Facebook
thing.
audio.
Let me see here. Oh, I think that's him. I have to figure out which is the right one here. No, that's. Let me see here. Am I here? Is it there? Where am I? I don't. Yeah, I can't figure out which one is you, John.
Jeff.
Let me see here. John Larkin. You're not listed as John Larkin here.
I don't know why that is.
I don't know, but I can't figure out why this is not coming up.
I see you guys.
I know you're seeing me. I'm just trying to get you. Oh, there we go. We just got you on the air. Okay, there we go. There's everybody. We got 9 people, including me, but a frozen Tony. So you know.
I only can count.
Huh?
Did I miss a time that he called back? Or
Oh yeah, yeah. You think it's still the same picture you saw last time, right?
I don't see it.
Oh, it's on the YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
Oh
don't
yeah.
see it on Skype.
Yeah. He's frozen on YouTube. It's wonderful. Anyway, but no, he called her. She has serious mental problems or something. You know.
Yeah.
And
She does.
huh?
That's called projection.
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely.
I thought he said she was a poo-poo head.
Well, that I don't expect. I expect him to do that next because he acts so unpresidential. He acts in such ways that are just beyond the pale. You know.
He's starting to pick on Fox News now.
Well, because he doesn't like Fox News anymore because he's thinking of by now, who is this person? See, there it is, 917-951-0030. Hello, who's there? Are you there? No, they're not there. See?
Is that my friend Stoney?
Well, if it's your friend Stoney, tell him to stop because he's not getting through.
Okay, I'll figure it out.
Yeah. But everybody call that number and tell that person to stop calling.
No, he's in Westchester, 914.
Okay. Anyway, because here's what happened with Phil. I got to tell something about Phil. Phil got Brian kind of to start calling, right, Brian?
Yeah.
But he didn't know where his politics were.
Oh, yes.
No, I did. We just don't talk
And
about
now he
politics.
regrets it, I'm sure. So he's got to get Stoney to call somebody he definitely knows agrees with him.
No, but Brian and I know each other's politics, and we just don't,
Never mention it.
go there.
This
We're
person
friends.
just called again. I'm not going to... Am I going to answer it? Hello, are you there? Are you there? Hello? See?
Three strikes.
Yeah. Nobody there.
What do
Okay.
you think of this whole thing with the Democrats now picking up on another chance at the Russian investigation? The whole thing, I think they should. What are they doing?
Yeah.
Just stop.
Yeah, no, it's Trump that wants to keep that thing going.
Yeah.
No, I thought from what I heard that the Democrats in Congress are taking up another attempt at like impeachment or something.
Well, no, there's a thing where the Republicans. Here he is again. I'm just going to hang up on the person this time. And if it happens again, I think maybe I can block him. The fact was there was somebody. The Republicans were saying they wanted to investigate Obama for what Trump is now calling Obamagate.
Lindsey Graham said it ain't gonna happen.
No.
Yeah, but they'd like to.
Hey, do a lot of things.
Yeah. Okay, Tony. What's your problem, Tony? Quick. What's your problem?
Smile.
That's a horrible picture too.
Hey, Tony, it's your
I tried calling on the phone. Nobody picked up.
Tony.
Oh, were you the 003?
Yeah.
No, I picked up, but you didn't answer.
That's a 917 area code. Yeah.
Now we know his phone number.
Now we know his phone number. Everybody call Tony. He's lonely anyway. He's lonely in quarantine, so
That I'm gonna hear a kind of cheap.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what's wrong with your system tonight?
I don't know. Maybe it's glitching.
Maybe it is. It keeps holding your face in the same position though every time.
And I gotta say that's a very unflattering face.
He froze again for a second.
For a second there, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I think he's okay now. Anyway, what were you saying, John? What do you know? What was happening? The Democrats, are they trying to bring up?
Well, they released those the what's her name, Karen Rice's emails, and and they said, oh, they're trying to unmask all these people. Well, yeah, I mean they were investigating the Russians, and Flynn was talking to the Russians, so yeah, well, they're going to unmask him, just find out what he had to say, and so Fox News, they're all going, oh no, we have this, we got them busted now. It's all bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. No. What happened was that Obama and the Obama administration were looking into the Russians and their influence on our election, and they came upon this relationship between the Russians and Flynn.
Yeah.
And so when Obama was doing his debriefing of Trump, he told him, watch out for Flynn, because he's doing some business with the Russians, that we found out, and you want to know that. And so he was warned about Flynn. And that's what they're saying is Obamagate. The fact that they were trying to protect this country from having our elections meddled in, which is the job of the FBI and whatever other organizations there are to take care of. So, yes, Phil.
Obama and Flynn had a falling out in 2014. And then after Flynn left the White House, Flynn said several derogatory things about the Obama White House. And I believe that a little bit of this animosity and issue comes from that falling out.
It could well be, but I seriously doubt that you can apply to Obama the same pettiness that is applied to Trump.
I guess maybe
in getting even with people.
Yeah, maybe you can.
No, and maybe you can't. I think Obama's a far more principled person than that.
Oh, sure.
What do you mean, oh, sure?
Smokes a half a pack of cigarettes a day, outside his office in the White House.
So?
He kept Comey as FBI director, even though he's a Republican.
And he wore a tan suit one time.
Huh?
He wore a tan suit one time.
Yeah.
Who?
Obama. That's
what
kind
kind
of Tommy.
He wore a tan suit?
Oh, a tan suit.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
There was a big scandal.
Well, they went crazy when
It was a scandal.
Because he didn't wear a blue suit to,
It was the springtime, and he was wearing a tan suit.
Now-
And Fox made it like it was a big scandal.
Well, maybe he was a brown shirt, and that's
right.
and Jack did brown shirt.
Let's see here. Who's calling now? This is a weird number 2. Is this an? Oh God!
This, what just joined is not a weird number. It's a Skype call.
It's a Skype call, but I don't know who it is.
Is this?
Oh, there we go. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. I got to get this person on. Hold on. I got to go to the 12 spots. Go to 9, and this guy will be. Oh boy, I don't know which one it is. Is it this one? Let me see
You got
here.
a full house there.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. Okay, let me see here. Let me see. I guess I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. But when people don't put your name up there, I have a hard time telling what it is. But I think. Well, wait a minute. There we have. Okay, so I know what that is. Hold on.
Step 1E 389343 E624C. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's 24C, but that is not it, because there it is. Okay, let me see here. There we go. Look, he's very skinny.
He's got his phone.
You know what to do? Turn your phone sideways, because we want it landscape. There we go. See, now you fill the picture very nicely. Who is this?
Hi everyone, it's Ollie.
Ollie, you've called before, haven't you?
No, I've never called, but
Well,
I've
that's what I
commented-
said. You've never called before, have you, Ollie?
Where is he from?
Well, you wouldn't believe it. I'm on the east coast of the UK. I'm in England.
I know. I
Oh,
mean,
wow.
at least I was able to discern that from your perceivable accent.
He's also in the shed.
I've had to creep out into the shed because I'm living with my mum and dad at the moment, and everyone's asleep in the house. So I've crept outside to join you. I probably won't have a lot to add to your wonderful talk about Trump and his obesity, but I've been a long-term admirer of you lot, and I love Phil, even though I do not agree with him on many things, but I love the way he can take a joke and he brushes it off. I'm very honoured to be here with you. So you lot carry on, and I'll just listen in and giggle. Thanks,
No, but
Alex.
I'd like to know.
gotta
I'd like to know how it's going in the UK right now. Are you on the downside of the pandemic, or are you still having problems?
I think we're kidding ourselves a little bit. It's tailed off a little bit, and people aren't getting it. But I live in a very rural area, tiny little village, which is very rural, and we have a lot of people here that own second houses. I don't know if you have that much in the States, but these are the houses that a lot of people in London pop up to on the weekend. My village is quite lonely.
Wait a minute. Bree, you've got some audio on. You've got some audio on, Bree.
You making time to come on here after breaking it?
No, I have no audio.
Who's got some audio going?
Contentious relationship.
Who is that?
Very few other members of
Somebody-
what we like to call the most exclusive
Sounds like
club in
CNN.
the world.
Mark is watching television.
Who?
Like NBC.
John Larkin is
Oh,
watching.
John, don't watch TV when we're doing this. Okay, now.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Okay. That's what I like about Zoom. You can actually tell when somebody's like that. Now, who did we just,
John just went dark.
John just went dark. Turn your lights on, dark.
Okay, is it okay?
Yeah, and turn some lights on, too, so we can see you. We can't see you.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, hello, Bree. You know, Bree, Ollie, who is on here, who is right next to you, you're in Malaysia, and he's in, where'd you say, London, Ollie?
Well,
England. I'm about 100 miles to the east of London, on the east coast of England.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. But
can I ask something?
Yeah.
Now, you're living at home with your parents, but you don't look like a millennial. In the United States, the millennials live at home with their parents, which are a very young age group, and you look a little older than millennials. Is it because of the COVID that you're staying with your parents and quarantining, or?
It's my birthday on Friday. I'm 47 on Friday,
Happy
and I'm back with my parents because of divorce.
Been there, done that.
I wish I could have done
Been there, done that, says Charlie. Charlie, you have the same thing?
A new start.
Yeah, yeah. Well, sorry to hear about the divorce, but I never liked her anyway. So you know,
He looks good for a millennial.
Yeah, I never went back to my parents every time I got divorced. They didn't want me back that often, you know. So it's, yeah.
I never left.
Yeah, boy, we got a lot of people here. Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love the fact. See, what I love about this small world we live in is that we can have Ollie in England, and we can have Bree in Malaysia, and Tony in Queens. You know, so I mean, what a small world it becomes.
Still
you know?
alive, yeah.
But and it's funny how this virus has brought us kind of all together with a certain commonality that we otherwise wouldn't have had. You know, I mean, it's a weird time we live in. It's a very weird time.
Hey, I noticed that Tony still has the label on the bottom of the cup that he was drinking on. Do you wash your cups, Tony?
No, this is my tea bag with lemon in it.
Bottom of the label.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do have it. You're right, Phil. It's a barcode.
Wash your silverware and your cups. I am ashamed of you. You're taking care of your mother and you don't wash off the labels? Come on, Tony.
I got it when the guy was going out.
Well, also, Phil, that you can wash that a lot of times, and that label will not come off.
Yeah, I don't know what I paid.
Oh, by the way, Phil and I have something in common. I watched a bit of that Bob Rubin show. Yeah. And I sped through to the end of it, and I watched the credits. And in the thank yous, it says Alex Bennett. And I went, wow, I feel very special. And then it went to the next bunch of thank yous, and it said Phil Meyer.
Oh. Hey, it's nice. I got credit.
Yeah,
hey,
yeah. So I don't feel that the credit for me is that big a deal now.
I was actually in the show. I was in the front row in the far corner, just next to that piano.
Mm-hmm.
And one quick shot of me, and I think I'm listed as third silhouette in the audience. You know, that was my part.
Yeah, that was your credit. Yeah, but what'd you think of it?
Bag from that.
What'd you think of the special?
I saw it before.
Yeah,
I was there when they filmed it.
Well,
but
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to go through it again.
He's got a lot of energy. There was a little bit of white balance problem, and the audio wasn't as good as I thought it could have been.
How was the comedy?
It was okay.
I don't think it was as good as I've seen him. Okay, and I don't think he sold himself well for a TV audience.
Yeah, he tried to clean it up just a little, but not
No,
enough.
it isn't a matter of cleaning it up. It was a matter of that he has a certain humor which is offbeat, and what a comedian has to do, and I've talked to Bubbles about this many times, is that you have to, in the first 5 minutes that you're on, your only job is to make the audience understand what world you're dragging them into. You know,
Yeah,
and he didn't do that in this special. He just launched you right into what he did. Yeah,
Alex, the video was different as far as the way his timing was when he was live. When he was live, it was exceptional. I don't know if it translated to the two-dimensional screen as well as it was when he was live. It seemed pushed together in the video.
A lot of people here may know who Bob Rubin is because he used to do the show quite often, and we'd have him on video. Yes, John.
Oh, I was just wondering how old is that film from, or
It's about a year, I think.
Year.
I think it was about a year ago. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he bought and paid for it, and I contributed too, didn't I? I'm trying to remember. I can't remember what I contribute to and don't contribute to.
This is the poster.
Mm-hmm.
And if you notice, I had him sign it to the GABNet crew.
Let me see here. Hold it up. There we go. See?
Yeah.
There it is. There it is. Yep. There we go. Okay.
That's in San Francisco.
Yeah.
It's called Doc's Lab on I think it was on Columbus, but he had mentioned that it's not there anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think everything's closed now.
Well, yeah, now, yeah.
Yeah. Everything is closed. Oh,
that's the old original. Was that original old club where Mort Saul played and all those guys?
Down in the basement. Yeah. Was that the Hungry Eye originally?
Well, wait a minute. The Hungry Eye was
broad now, but I think
there was also another club that it might be, which was Ann's 440.
I don't know that one.
But anyway, I don't know. I have no idea.
The show was like downstairs. There was a bar and restaurant upstairs, and you went down a set of stairs, and then there was.
It's been so long since I ever went to Ann's 440 or the Hungry Eye that I can't remember what they were like inside. But I do think the Hungry Eyes showroom was on the same floor as the bar that was there when you walked in, if I remember correctly.
The one there that's
So it might have been Ann's 440.
Yeah.
But why are we saying this? Nobody knows what the fuck we're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what we're talking
Except
about.
maybe maybe John knows what we're talking about. You know. But anyway.
Yeah, when I showed up, I'm sitting at the bar and I had a drink and something to eat, and a guy sits next to me. He says, "Are you Phil?" And I said, "Yeah." He was a very nice guy. I think his name was Michael, and that was the only person that recognized us from the show.
Anyway, so boy, I'm just out of it today. Bree, how is it in Malaysia? You know, I look at Malaysia on this map every night, and I go looking for it, and it's all the way down at the bottom. I mean, you don't have, you know, a huge amount of problems there.
Not too much. I do get an update actually on my phone every day. I get it from both Singapore and from Malaysia. I don't know why I get Singapore, but that's just how it goes. And Singapore has a lot more than us. And I don't know. I mean, they're definitely closer together down there, so that could be it. Or they might just be doing more testing. I'm not sure. But we're under what is called a conditional movement order. And so it's like a slight loosening up of things. So I can go out now. In fact, I'm going to go out after the show here over to the grocery store. Well, I could always go to the grocery store, but I have to go to the Ace Hardware store to get some things, and I'll wear a mask and wear gloves, and I'll try to get in and out and get home, you know, that kind of thing. But there's definitely more movement. You can't go between states, so I can't go, you know, which I don't have any need to, but I can't go, you know, across the country.
By the way, bottom country on this list is Lesotho. Anybody heard of Lesotho?
It's in Africa.
It's in Africa. One person has it, and there are no deaths. So if I'm going to get on a plane, and if I can live through the plane trip, I maybe can get to Lesotho and meet up with the only not have to worry about getting too close to the one guy who has it.
Maybe your Cuomo can send all of those people from the assisted living home over there and help them out, raise their statistic.
You love passing that rumor of false news. You talk about fake news, and then you're the purveyor of it.
It's the truth.
No, it's not the truth. It's not what happened. It's not what happened, Phil. You want to believe it's what happened because this is the guy that, if he wanted to, tomorrow could beat the pants off Trump.
Yeah, we'll see. He might have his chance.
What are you saying, Rob?
I don't know about that.
Why? Tell us.
I don't think anybody's going to beat the pants off Trump.
You think he's? Oh no! Don't say that.
Well, I just don't think anybody's. I just don't. Biden is tainted. He wasn't a great candidate to start with.
But he's gonna get a black lady, and the black women are gonna come out and vote.
Ollie's got his hand up.
Yes, Ollie.
Yeah, I'd like to know what you lot think of Boris. I mean, do you know much about Boris Johnson, our leader?
Well, I know enough about Boris Johnson to not like him.
Yeah.
He's got Rona hair.
He was born in New York.
Was he really?
New York?
He was born? Oh.
Yeah, he's half American, actually.
Wow.
I think, personally, I find him very much like Trump. I feel like...
Maybe they knew
he's
each
like
other.
Trump. Well, he's like Trump, but because he's got an English accent and he's sort of quite verbose and well-educated, people kind of believe what he says, but he's just as big a fool as Trump.
Yeah.
Trump would never have his hair out of place like that, though.
We noticed
He does that on purpose.
Ollie, we noticed the English accent. It's quite prevalent when you speak. Do we have an accent that is just as different as yours? except in an American way?
No, because in the UK we're overwhelmed with media content from the US, and I grew up near two very large US Air Force bases, so I've had Americans in my life all my life. That's why I like you guys.
So-
I love the American accent.
Yeah, so it sounds natural to you.
I have a
Yeah,
friend.
it does.
What were you saying, Rob?
Friend who I'm a family friend I've known for years, and I recognize the differences in the British dialects or accents, and yours is a dead ring. I lost him last June. It's going to be a year now, and I hear your voice, and it reminds me of him. You guys, he must come from the same area in Great Britain that you do.
There are so many dialects in England that when I watch some British television shows, I have to put on the subtitles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's so thick that in order to follow it, I have to put on the subtitles. A lot of the times when we're watching a British show, we'll put on the subtitles just so we get everything. You know.
Yeah, the colloquialism. How do you say that?
Colloquialisms.
Yeah.
Colloquialisms.
Are difficult to understand when you watch
I
like
once did a
British.
phone interview with Proclaimers back in the day, and I would ask a question, and then it was early in the morning. I was barely awake, and after they would speak, I had no idea what they said. I'd say, "Okay, and then I would go to my next question because I had no idea what they said.
If we can understand Tony, we can understand anybody's accent.
I would imagine, you know, if somebody in England were watching Tony, they would ask for subtitles.
It's a rough accent.
Yeah, I mean, it's one we can understand, but I'll tell you, you get down into the South here in the United States,
Oh, yeah.
and there's some accents that are pretty hard to understand.
Well, I can speak with a Pittsburgh accent. You wouldn't understand me.
Right, but Boddicker will attest to this. There's some Cajun accents that you can barely understand. Am I right, Scott?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, just watch the movie Waterboy. You know?
Yeah, but I mean, no, I mean, there are a lot of accents here that are very hard to understand.
Yin's going downtown. Yin's going downtown. Not
Yeah.
Yin's G yet. Isley's chip chopped ham and that.
What are you doing?
Pittsburgh?
That's Pittsburghese.
Wait, say that again.
You jag off. Jeet yet. Yin's gone downtown and that.
Well, it sounds to me like, did you eat yet? Have you gone downtown yet?
And something about jack off.
Yeah. Hey, Jack off. Did you go downtown? Stop being an Ed-noser and that.
There's
you
a
know
town
that
in
one?
California. They have their own language. It's called
Boonville
or Bootville or something like that.
I don't know.
It's in Northern California. They got their own language.
I know that in the down in L.A., the Valley Girls had their own language.
Oh yeah, they had it too. Yeah, and there are also terms in England. I'm trying to remember. They're always when somebody says somebody is going to a university. What they say is in university or at university.
Yeah.
At.
Yeah, and when they're in the hospital, they're what? In hospital.
In hospital. I don't know why it's that way around, my friend.
Yeah, and
I mean, where I come from, in the east of England, I've got quite a rural accent, and if I really put it on, yeah, right, boy, I've got a really Suffolk accent if I want to be, and we talk like that around here.
Are you
And
from
that's almost West Country accent. And a lot of people where I go around the world, if I really lay it on, think I'm from Australia.
Yeah. Are you from Dover?
No, I'm from near in Ipswich in Suffolk.
Oh, okay.
So we're the most easterly bit that.
I'll tell you what I love to do. I'll tell you what I love to do, Ollie, is I love the show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Always have. I love it because I love quiz programs like that, right? Well, they have a British version, which is currently done by the guy now who did Top Gear. Trying to remember his name now.
Jeremy Clark.
Yeah.
What?
Jeremy.
Yeah. Jeremy Clarkson. And he's hosting. He's very good at it. He's the best host of that show I've ever seen on any version of it. But anyway, he's hosting it, and I love watching the British version because some of the questions, like the $100 questions, I don't even get because they're so British in nature. You know, like so-and-so was on what television show? And all these British TV shows I never heard of. They were like soap operas in England. And so sometimes, even on the $100 question, I miss it. But because I don't, if I were British, I'd be going, oh, anybody knows the answer to that, you know.
Do they still only have 3 channels in Britain? When I was there was like BBC 1, 2, and 3, and that was it.
And then they have ITV, and they have Channel
What
4,
about
right?
5.
Channel 5.
5 British ones. Got BBC 1 and 2, ITV, Channel 4, and Channel 5.
Yeah.
But we nearly all watch Amazon Prime. We got Sky TV. We watch lots of American stuff. That's why conversely, if I was watching an American quiz show and it asked me a question about who, I don't know, Joe Rogan is or someone like that, I'd know the answer because I watch a lot of American stuff. We all do. We watch a lot of American stuff.
Right-wing commentator, I think. I think he's right-wing.
Who's this?
Joe Rogan.
Oh, no, he's not. He's a comedian.
Podcaster, you mean?
Podcaster.
Yeah, but he's right.
Does he
He's
have
not
a right?
commentator?
Is he right-wing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Left wing.
Oh,
I knew there was a reason I never liked him, you know. But I thought he just did a comedy.
He's a comedian.
Podcast. Yeah, he's a comedian.
Yeah, he has some podcasts, but I thought he was right wing. But
that show where they used to, what was the name of the show? They used to do dangerous things and.
Yeah.
Jackass.
Which one?
Fear Factor.
Yeah.
Fear Factor.
Fear Factor. Yeah.
No, but he has a
But you see,
his podcast is
that's the odd thing about the world. That's the odd thing about the world we live in. I mean, I'm sitting here in the heart of England, and I know Phil Meyer. Phil Meyer is someone I'm very well, knowledgeable of.
Well, please,
hey, that and 15 cents won't get you a cup of coffee.
Yeah, let me just say, I'm sorry that I did that to you. Okay, you know, and
you'll never get that time back.
I hope you, Ollie, will call us more often, since obviously you have nothing to do. You're
4 o'clock in the morning.
You're being divorced.
It's 4:30.
It's 4:30. That's the other one. It's 4:30. Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Wait a minute, Jeff. Jeff said something. Jeff.
What is he talking about? He said it's 4.5 hours or something.
No.
Well, it's not 4:30 actually. It's almost 4. There, right? No. What time is it? What time is it where you are right now? 5 o'clock.
5 to 5.
5 to 5. You're not in daylight savings time yet, right?
Do they have it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Anyway, hey, I got to play the theme here. Oh, hold on a second. I got to find my music. See, I'm not ready for anything today. That's the way I am. Hey, call us, will you, again, Ollie? And I love just the fact that you're here, you're there, and Bree is in Malaysia, and John is in San Francisco, and Tony's in Queens, and Rob is in, I always forget, it's South Carolina? Virginia. Okay, same thing. Scott Bodeker's out there in Texas.
Yes.
Charlie, thank you so much. Brian, you've been very quiet tonight. Phil, you never shut up. Let me see here. We never heard a word from Jeff, although we did in the last couple of minutes. And look, we're getting an outside view of England. And, of course, Bree, thank you so much for calling us. Would you all give a big wave goodbye? And I'll give a big wave goodbye back. And thanks to everybody for having joined us, okay? There we go. They're gone. But we'll be back again tomorrow night. I hope I'm in better shape tomorrow night. I'm just so off. It's like I gotta quit taking some of this medication that I'm taking. You stay tuned next for The Intersection. They're next over most of the same station with Jack Bishop. And we'll be back here again tomorrow night. Same time, same station in life. In the meantime, as always, if you see her, tell her I love her, okay? Bye-bye, everybody.